It's nearly 1 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon, and I've just spent the morning having a nice breakfast, and then uploading some more videos from the St. Vitus concert. And then I thought to myself, if it's a day off in London today, and I got 3 days off in a row, then what kind of rockstar day do I want to have? And I was thinking about Freddie Mercury, and then I realized, well, his childhood home is too far away near Heathrow Airport. And then I thought, well, Jimi Hendrix. I mean, Jimi Hendrix lived in London. He died in a hotel in the Kensington area. And he was a pretty good Londoner, so I thought, well, let's make it a Jimi Hendrix type of day. And what a better way to celebrate it is with leftover Oreos I keep in my pocket. You see, if you buy sweets or biscuits or whatever, you shouldn't eat it all in one go. You should eat maybe half a packet, put it in your pocket, and forget about it. Forget about it for another time. And then when you're out in public, you're like, oh, they're my Oreos from yesterday. So I got this White Lion bar. No, not White Lion. They don't exist anymore. I got this Lion bar, white chocolate. And the funny thing is, it says right here, you eat this bar, it's got 204 calories, so 25 minutes of dancing will burn it off. Thank you very much, my Polish friends. Well, right now in Oxford Street, American flags are flying because they're playing a couple of NFL football games right here. And I'm not talking about the round ball, I'm talking about the oval-shaped ball. The game you gotta stop and start every now and then. Jeez. So, in 23, this is the house, Jimi Hendrix. So, blue park up there. He lived right here between 1968 and 1969. He was a really bit of a big London resident, and he apparently died nearby in London town. So it's wow, I'm kind of guessing these three windows must have been his bedroom. I mean, look, he's living below a fashion shop. Believe it. So Jimi Hendrix lived in that house over there. George Friedrich Handel, a composer, lived in this house. And so this door says Handel and Hendrix in London. Good combination though. So, to get into that place, gotta go to Lancaster Court. So, here's what's happening at Handel and Hendrix in London. Friday 27th, I got a rare opportunity to visit their house after hours, lit by candle and haunted by ghostly figures of the past. So now I'm on a tour of Handel and Hendrix, two great musicians. So this is some of Handel's music, and that looks like Hendrix. Wow. I'm not gonna take the lift, I'll take the stairs. So here we have the Handel house on floor 1. So here we have Jimi Hendrix jacket, red velvet hung on King Street. I wore this jacket for a gig at the Kirk in the End, North Yorkshire. Hendrix crew in Britain. Wow. I guess this is costume stuff. Take a selfie with Jimmy and George. This is George Friedrich Handel. The music done. The painting. Painted the great man. So he's my friend's fireplace, piano. So this floor goes up to Hendrix's flat. But instead of going to Hendrix's flat, I think I'll continue looking at Handel. So if you can imagine being George Handel in the 18th century, look at the bedroom here, that's the streets of London. And this is Handel's bedroom. It's very classy. I haven't seen a bed like that in years. Not since I was in the Royal Palace of Sweden. This painting over here is of King George II. Handel's blue plaque on number 25 was already up in 1968, which really tickled Hendrix, who said, "God's honest truth, I haven't heard much of the fellow's stuff, but I dig a bit of Bach now and again." He was nonetheless inspired by recordings of Messiah and Belshazzar at H&V on Oxford Street. Street. Okay, no one's walking around. Let me check out hands. We got up this way. Huh. The part of Handel's staircase. This original 18th century paneling from Handel's house in 2001 the store scraped away. 28 layers of paint revealed the red grey colour that had been used when the house was built in 1723. Wow, 30 quid a week. That is so damn cheap. Handel's blue plaque on number 25 was already up in 1968, which really tickled Hendrix, who said, "God's honest truth, I haven't heard much of the fellow's stuff, but I dig a bit of Bach now and again." He was nonetheless inspired by recordings of Messiah and Belshazzar at H&V on Oxford Street. Street. So this explains about Jimi Hendrix's life. They discovered and brought to London in September 1966 by Chas Chandler, ex of the Animals, who became his manager. This would prove the perfect moment for him to shine, and he took the UK by storm before trying to return to do the same in America. When he first day in London, Hendrix met Kathy Etchingham, and they embarked on what was to be a 2.5-year relationship. Our Chandler got Hendrix and Etchingham evicted from the flat they shared with them and drove them the move here to Brook Street. Hendrix first came here in July 1968 and lived here in early 1969, by this time as a well-established national star. So this is a eviction notice, 14th of October 1969. This business-like note authorizes Trixie Sullivan, secretary to Michael Jeffrey, to remove Hendrix's possession from Brook Street. It's to authorize Miss Trixie Sullivan to remove the contents of my flat at 23 Brook Street, London, W1, and to dispose of the contents as she fits. Jimi Hendrix. 8th of September 1970, early morning, 8th of September 1970, Jimi Hendrix died in a basement apartment at the Sandbach Hotel, then at 22 Lansdowne Crescent. He was 27, 5 days short of the 4-year anniversary of his arrival in London. Look at that. a poster for the Jimi Hendrix Experience, 15th of the 1st, 1969, in Germany, Stuttgart. Looks like Richard Nixon was causing trouble in 1969 when he came to London. They had to escort Hendrix and his girlfriend all the way to the flat and back out minutes later. Now we got the original stairs. Usually the stairs went up to the top floor of the flat, to the modern fitted kitchen and pink bathroom. They enable level access to the main room of the flat. Half the staircase has had to be removed, so visitors can have a great understanding of how it was once laid out. The remaining trends have been left exposed. And here it is, the staircase Jimi Hendrix used to get up to his flat. And there, the Jimi Hendrix Fender Strat Stratocaster Limited Edition 2015, donated by Rob Dickens, CVE. And the volume tune. Thanks. Whammy bar. There we go. So, these are the performances Jimi Hendrix did in his UK life. Yeah, mostly all British, and I can't see any American or other European country dates. I mean, first gig he ever played was 24th September 1966 at the Scotch at St James Club in London. And then go down to his very last gig was Ronnie Scott's Club in London. So he played all over the country, like Liverpool, Coventry, Portsmouth, Bristol, Blackpool, Manchester, Belfast, Cheltenham, Brighton, Nottingham, Newcastle upon Tyne, Glasgow, all London, Bedfordshire, Manchester, Bournemouth, Lancaster, Aylesbury, Leeds, Carsley, Bedford, Southampton, Wolverhampton. I'm not too sure if you ever did play in Middlesbrough, because that's where my father used to live. Oldham. I had a cousin that lives in Oldham. Maybe some Cambridge. Oh, yep. Corn Exchange. Oh, that's Chelmsford. That's not Cambridge. So this was Hendrix record collection. This is basically what he bought when he was living in London. I mean, blues, John Lee Hooker, Robert Johnston. There's a bit of Eric Clapton in this one. Some Bob Dylan. Here's a couple of Jimi Hendrix's Experiences records. That's the most controversial one. It was bandies of female nudity. He had the Beatles. Rabbi Schenker, he's a really great musician. He was the father of Nora Jones. Bill Cosby Revenge. Hendrix especially treasured his Bill Cosby comedy albums. I Started Out as a Child and Revenge, which Etchingham described as Jimi absolutely favorite. She just loved them, and I played them for everybody who came to our flat. Right. See, check it out. He once owned a handle, Bill Shard. So, this is too hard to sort through, so it tells you right here his Hendrix recollection. He had the Bee Gees' first album, Bob Dylan, The Byrds, Albert King, The Beatles, Cream, Dr. John, George Harrison, Wonderful Music, excuse me, Itchy Lake, Howling Wolf, Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash's At Folsom Prison album. Joan Baez, it was a really wonderful, great artist of the 60s and 70s. Muddy Walt, Nina Simone, who died in France a couple of years ago. Couple of Rolling Stones, their Satanic Majesty Request, then the big hits, Smokey, Smothers, Sonny Boy Williamson, Vanilla Fudge, Washboard Sam, The Zodiac, Ramashtenka. Yeah. The interesting part, 9th of January 1969, 2 shows with Jethro Tull in Stockholm. Hendrix gives an interview to Ulla Lundström. He goes to a press reception where part of a conversation with Leonard Reitlind are used in a radio program, Pop 68 Special. Hendrix spends the night with Eva Sundqvist at Hotel Carlton. Note that down. I'm going to go back to Stockholm, Martian. Finsbury Park, Astoria, London. The first time Hendrix set his guitar alight on stage. 2 shows.
And he was doing all the usual. Backwards and upside down and taking his guitar up to the speakers. All those.
He set it on fire, didn't he?
No, he didn't do that.
Oh,
That was December 67, so maybe he hadn't invented that.
yeah, that was in Finsbury.
Was it?
Oh yeah,
The rainbow, yes,
yeah.
right.
Oh yeah, the rainbow. Yeah, yeah. That's been changed to a church now. Yeah.
But it's still called the rainbow.
It is. Yeah.
What were you saying about your mum?
When she was like...
This is Hendrix's bedroom. He's a big fan of
Her and
peppers,
mum and dad were at the Art Work Festival.
cigarettes.
She was literally a baby.
Yes.
She was like...
Did they take her?
Well, I think they were like...
Hendrix had his own Monopoly board.
He was very approachable and nice.
Look at the view.
But he had, if he wanted something, he wanted when Noel Redding was still alive
So, you've got Bob Dylan's album, All Along the Watchtower, and it's inspired Jimi Hendrix to cover it one time.
Right.
Oh, so it's a pretty good tour of Handel and Hendrix. Come down here. It's open Monday to Saturday, 10 to 6. Go see it.